Well, it feels like everyone in Brazil has had this date marked on their calendars for many months now. It's the start of another campaign, and that means fresh hopes, fresh ambitions, a fresh start all round. There's so much heat, noise and fervour in the air here. These fans cannot wait for the first whistle to blow. Neither can we. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. They do things a bit differently in Brazil, don't they, Jim?
Well, the one thing I'll say is Brazilians certainly know how to do opening days. This crowd wants the stars on the pitch to shine, and they want to be dazzled. And I have to say, I don't think they'll be disappointed with what's going to unfold. Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, one result is not going to decide the outcome of the season, Peter, but whichever team is fitter and better drilled has a huge advantage at this point.
Ambitious ball here. That looks a cracking ball. And now they can clear their lines. It's just beyond his reach. That pass isn't the best. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played out to the left flank. DiMarco. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Nene. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. So it is still 0-0. Chance here to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga, he's a sharp little ball here, picked out, it's Griezmann! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Tries to play it through. Cleared away. Barcola. Can he get it through? That's going to go a long way. Nene. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he was quick to react. And it's DiMarco. Pedri. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's being shifted off it. Opts for safety. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through. And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. It's a promising position. DiMarco. Now it's Griezmann. Camavinga! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Inacio calmly anticipates. Probing pass. Good ball over the top. And he gets rid in a hurry. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shot could be on. Nene. Griezmann. And he's had it nicked away. Nene. That has been slung wide. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, well measured. And the keeper has it. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 18.
And the action is back on the way.
Palmeiras are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's on, and the finish! And he's straight offside. Palmeiras come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Looking for options for movement. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Has a shot! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Knocks it out wide. Pedri. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And he's managed to get free. Hit into the middle. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now that looks a decent ball. What a throw in. 60 minutes played. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, can he finish? Goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Camavinga. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Plays it across, cleared away, opts to play it back. Palmeiras still have the cards to affect this game. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. That's tidy. And it's Pedri. And there's the shot! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substituição.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 29. Camisa 30.
They've played it short.
Camisa
Pedri.
21.
And he's in on chance!
Deixando o campo para
Well, he got
a
rid
entrada
because he
dele.
was under pressure.
Camisa 14. Camisa 17. Camisa 6. Casemiro.
Pedri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, such a clever touch. Gets into some space. Messi. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking to play him in. Nene. Aims beyond the defence. Danger averted for now. Ball's gone out of play. Paulinho. Neatly clipped into space. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. Paulinho! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He has done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Palmeiras are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Nene. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Nice looking ball. And the shot! And it's Casemiro. And this is Messi. Can he finish? Pedri! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Pedri really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gomez is the guilty party there. Nene. Some resolute defending there. And that is as far as it goes. Palmeiras have launched themselves in the desired manner. This the perfect result to build upon in the weeks ahead. Vitor Roque voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I think it's a good note to start the season from which we saw a lot of positives from an individual and team perspective. So roll on with the rest of the season. They've got impetus.
So we've reached the